Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Scotty MC here. It's been a little bit, but I am back, and I'm back with something a bit different that I haven't done before. It is called a tier list. So, for you guys who don't know what a tier list is, basically me putting something together to say what my opinion on is on whatever I'm doing. So, right now, today, it is Brisbane Roar jerseys over the years. So, basically, I'm not going to wear a jersey in this one just because I don't want to give away my opinion on it too quickly. So, basically, I'm hoping everyone's doing really well in isolation right now. If you're not working or whatever, just keep applying for jobs. Hopefully something comes up. That's what I'm doing. Fingers crossed something does come up, and it looks like that something might. So fingers crossed I keep doing that. But in saying that, getting onto the actual video now, we're going to start, and I will show, as you can see down the bottom of the screen just here, I was pointing, but you can actually see my cursor, which is cool. You can see a little bit of it. Some of it looks a little bit cut off. So what I'll basically do is I'll open up an actual picture so you can see it as well. So basically I've got amazing, pretty good, average, not the best, and not a fan. So over the years we've had lots of different kits, whether it be I've got most of the home kits here. Some of them actually might look a little double up, and it's just because I couldn't find the actual years kit. But on the Risen Roars page, I should put a thing saying best years, and that's basically what they had. But they didn't even have this one here on their website, so whether or not it was too old for that or not. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. So we'll start off with the 2005 2006 kits, the first year that it came in. So I'll just move it over this way actually so you can see. So we've got the orange with the blue, which I don't really mind too much. Like I think it's probably a better kit than what we will see soon with the orange and the maroon. I wasn't really too much of a fan of orange and maroon. We've also have a look through. We can see Matt Mackay here and Massimo Modoka, so a few legends from the Roar from back in the day. That's the only players that I can pick out. I think Jonty Rich is in there somewhere as well. I think that's Josh McLaughlin as well. It's not, I don't mind the kit. It's not. I'm not really a fan of it, but it's better than I'm not a fan. Like it's better than that. So I think I'll put it in the not the best. So it's better. It's not like if I saw that kit now, I wasn't really going to be a fan of it as coming out. But in saying that, it's not. It's not the best. Okay. We'll go to the 2006 2007 one now. So we've got this kit here. I didn't mind this kit in saying that it didn't. The maroon doesn't really go with the orange. In saying that the logo does look pretty big. We can pick a few players out here as well. You got Michael Zilla, obviously playing at Sydney FC now. Massimo Modoka, Mackay, Mitch Nichols. Who else is here? I think that's Griffin McAllister, Liam Reddy, Danny Ciardo, Robbie Cruz. Who's that? I think that's Josh McLaughlin as well, and a few other players here. There's Sasha Organovsky, Ronaldo, Craig Moore. I don't mind this kit, but in saying that, I'm not really a fan of it, so I might put that one just in the not a fan one. I'm not really a fan of the maroon and the orange. So we'll move on to the next one now. It's 2007, 2008. It looks pretty similar actually, and I think that actually, hang on, let me have a look. What does this look like? So it's got the only thing that looked a bit different to me. Oh, it looks maybe similar. I don't know. But just for the fact that it does look pretty similar, I'll put it in the same one. I'm not really a fan of the maroon and the orange, so we'll move on to the next one now. Some of them did it alright, but I was just really a fan of that one. So the 2008, 2009, this one looks similar again. Like I swear to God, these ones are all the same. But they did have it in the Raw website that these were different years. So maybe at the start they just had a lot of the ones that are maroon and orange. To be fair, it doesn't look like a bad kit, this one. I don't know. Did the other ones? The other ones didn't have the sponsor, so they definitely are different. So yeah, this one here has the Coffee Gold sponsor there. It does have the black background, which over the years we did see it just removed to have the white background. I don't mind this one, to be fair. This is probably one of the better ones, so I'm going to put in the not the best out of the other ones here. So we'll move on to the next one, 2009, 2010. So we've got Henrique here, quality player, absolutely one of the best players. You did see that they have removed the black background, and now they have the black one there. I am more of a fan of this one than the other ones, but it's still, I think it's average, to be fair. This one here's a bit average. I don't mind it, but yeah, I think it's probably pretty average in the likes of some of the ones we have coming up. So we go to 2010, 2011 one. We're actually versing Everton here, so which is very unique, and I'll talk about that soon coming up eventually when something to do with Everton in the Raw. But basically, we've got Luke DeVere here with the 2010, 2011 one here. It's not too bad of a jersey here. I think it's probably pretty average, so I'll put that one in the average one here. So now, as you can see down here, we've got some of my favorite jerseys coming up here. So I'll open up the actual image here. The 2011, oops, I can't see if I can make that one bigger for you guys. 2011, 2012 jersey, best up Barisha there. Absolutely quality player for the Roar, one of the best strikers to ever play in the league and players to play in the league. But we've got the 2011, 2012 away strip and amazing away strip. I would love to see us have away strip as black again, but this is what it is here. So it's the stripe with the orange and the white with the mainly black is for an away kit. Same with the shorts, look really quality as well. This is probably one of my favorite kits. I haven't actually got either of these kits, which is a bit annoying. I would love to have them, but this goes into the first one goes into the amazing column. It's absolutely brilliant. And we do have the away one here. We do have the home one now. Absolutely brilliant jersey. Look at the passion on Thomas Baruch's face there. And it did come up on the Facebook not long ago, 3 years ago, the other day, that he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. So absolutely quality player there. Absolutely brilliant jersey. Absolutely amazing jerseys we've got on here. So that one goes into the amazing column as well. We move on to the next one now. 2012, 2013 looks very similar, and I don't know whether or not the A-League's website, the Roar website, or whatever, just got this wrong. It looks very similar here. Obviously, we still have the Brisbane Roar old logo there. In the early days, it was the Queensland Roar, but obviously it's Brisbane Roar here. Just because it does look very similar, I'll put it up there as well. But in saying that, like, it does look very similar, so whether or not they just played in similar jerseys for the last few years. But we go into the 2012, 2013. So this one here was the same year as well, but it was I guess the alternate kit. Actually, no, this is the new year, 13, 14, sorry. One of I think it was our alternate kit. Yeah, it was our alternate kit. I'm not really a fan of the seat belt, as you call it, but I didn't mind this one. Like, I probably wouldn't. I'm not really a fan of grey either, but I have a friend who's there, obviously, modelling this one here. I'm not really a fan of the grey, but I think it's probably pretty average, this one here. So we'll put this one in the average here. We don't actually have any in the pretty good one yet, so it'll be interesting to see if we have any of those ones in the pretty good column soon. We've got the 2013, 2014 white jersey. I love the white away jersey with the orange underside, with the black. I think it's the first one with Puma. Like, this year's, I think, the first one with Puma. I love Puma as a jersey sponsor. These jerseys have felt so nice on you. With the little 3 colors here, I love this jersey here, and I would love to see Roar do something like this again. I think this goes in the brilliant column here. That's such a clean jersey for an away jersey. That's absolutely quality, and I would love to get that jersey myself. I've actually got the home jersey, which we come on to now, with Baruch's name on the back, and I actually got it after knowing that he was going to leave. So the fun fact about that is I was just so in love with Baruch as a player that I even got it when he was going to leave. So here it is here. This is absolutely quality jersey as well. The first of Puma kits made me very excited when we first saw Puma come in, that we gave a lot more kits. Actually, no, sorry. The one that we had before was Puma as well, but they've done quality kits for us, and I would love to see us get them back. But yeah, this one here would go into the amazing home. So we've had a lot of quality jerseys. That whole year was all quality there. Oh, to be fair, that's about average kit there, but in saying that, like, 2 home and away jerseys, absolutely quality. We do move on to the 2014-2015 ACL jersey here, which was very slick, very nice black kit. Originally, I wasn't really a fan of the black, but it's really slick, really nice. Obviously, we don't have the numbers on the shirt like that, but because it was ACL, and we're not really going to talk about that because it wasn't a great time in the ACL. We all know what happened, and if you haven't, search up the Brisbane Roar versus Cerros Negros, and you'll find out about how bad the jersey situation was back then. Not on the front, but on the back, and not to this jersey, because Cerros Negros versus in the black. I did enjoy this kit. It was a very nice kit. Probably will be a pretty good kit, I think. We need to see a bit more of black kits. I would love to see something like this one come back, or something like this, away jerseys, black jerseys. I think we definitely need to see more of that. But in saying that, we move on to the next one now. So this is the actual 2014-2015 one. I wasn't really a fan of this, especially with the orange shorts, having the all orange. I'm not really a fan of it at all. I've got this jersey, and it's pretty clean and stuff like that, but there's too much orange, and especially with the shorts, I just wasn't really a fan of it at all. So that one there is going to go into a not a fan there. So wasn't really a fan of that one at all. But we go into the 15 and 16 one. This one here's a pretty nice jersey, to be honest. It's got the black with the orange and the collar. The Steadfast logo on there, obviously, they were on the back of our logo there. I think that's obviously where we've lost this the Coffee Club probably not long before that. Yeah, the Coffee Club was the season before. So, and then we had Steadfast as our only really main sponsor on the front. We didn't have any other sponsors, so we're going through a bit of a tough time there as a club. But I think that was a pretty good jersey there, so we'll put that one there as a pretty good one. So now we go to the 16-17. So obviously this is an FFA Cup jersey that came out earlier. It is a grey. I'm not, like I said, I wasn't really a fan of the grey. I don't mind this one. I think it's probably pretty average. Obviously, Thomas Baruch there, the GOAT of the Brisbane Roar, modelling this one here. The jersey's not too bad. The shorts are not too bad as well. They look pretty nice. But yeah, grey for me I'm not really a fan of grey. So we'll put that one in there in average. So we move on to the next one now. So this one here is the maroon. But first side of the maroon. I don't know if we did have it before. Yes, the new maroon strip, whether or not it came out before, is my first one on the tier list. So I don't mind the idea of the maroon. I don't really mind this one either. I think it's probably a pretty average kit. Matt Mackay, the 2016-17 jersey, so we'll put that one there in average. We move on to the next one now. So we've got the It's 2016, 2017 white one. Brett Holman's modelling this one here. I'll actually zoom in because it's a little bit too close. There we go. It's a little bit too far away. Sorry. I don't mind this kit actually. Like I said, I like the white kits. It's got the collar that sort of goes to here. It doesn't go all the way around like some of the other kits have in the past. It's a pretty nice kit actually. To be fair, it's got the orange down the side. I do like the white jerseys away. I don't like a grey, but I like a white. So we'll put this one in here in the pretty good column. So it is good to see that we have a lot more up here than down here. Obviously these ones here are the earlier years, but there's still time to come back. So we'll have a look to the next one here. 2016, 2017, Jem McLaren. Here's the Red Baron quality jersey here. That was the same one as the other kits where it's got the collar like this. I did really enjoy this jersey here. It was a very good one, so I'm going to put this. It's not amazing, but I'm going to put that one there in the pretty good column. So we move on to the next one now. So the next one is the 2017-2018 jersey. For one, I didn't mind the blue. Like, I guess it's something different, but the fact that we didn't really have any sponsor, we were going through a tough time there. I don't remember if we did end up getting a sponsor. We did. We got some foundation on there for a little bit, but that was only like just for some charity or whatever. But yeah, I wasn't really a fan of, like, the blue was pretty cool for a one-off and stuff like that, but it's not really showing our colors. I'm not really a fan of this one, so I'm going to put that one down here. Actually, I didn't mind it. I'm going to put it in not the best. But yeah, I'm not really sure blue really is our color, even though we did have it at one stage of our career earlier on. Okay, so we move on to the next one here. I do remember this one fondly as Alfie, my mate, wears this one sometimes to the real games now. I didn't mind this kit, but in saying that, I'm not really a fan. Like the sort of the stripes it's got, I'm sorry, it's a bit pixelated, but I wasn't really a fan of this kit. Like, it's a bit too plain for me. Same with most of these jerseys this year, sort of dropped down their standard. So I'm going to put that one there and then not the fan. Sort of went, jersey sort of went how our season went, and that's sort of how this player came out. As Massimo Macaroni was very lazy for us and probably not the player that we should have signed, but in saying that, he was getting a few goals for us, even though he was a bit lazy as a striker. And this jersey here, I wasn't really a fan of this one. It's not the best. It's pretty plain. And it shows the logo and the A-League, obviously, but the white sleeves and the white short, I wasn't really. Actually, more I think about it now, I'm not really a fan of it. So I'm going to put that one there, and I'm not a fan, which is a bit annoying, seeing that we did have a bit of a upward spring coming up here, but we sort of leveled out a little bit now. We'll move on to the next one now. So these ones here are probably getting pretty relevant. I did only have the one jersey from this year coming up, so that's 2018-2019 jersey. I did like this one. I have this one myself. A very good jersey. I really like it a lot. Dylan Hall's there with Jacob Pepper, obviously not there anymore. That's who's that? That's the Spanish dude, Alex Lopez, Matt Mackay, in the photo there. I do like this jersey. The shorts look really nice as well. I'm going to put this one in a pretty good one. I do believe that's one of our better ones over the last few years. So we move on to the big boys now. So one of my favorite jerseys we've ever put out is this one here, the black jersey. It looks so nice, and the fact that it was our away, no, not even our away jersey. I would have loved it to be an away jersey. It was our special kit, which was very annoying to see that, because the fact that we only even see it like once a season, maybe twice when we play Adelaide in Remembrance Round, and then maybe for Anzac Day if they were going to do that. I'm not sure, but when they said special kit, I was hoping they'd do it for maybe a few more times. So maybe like the I remember the Star Wars round, they did all like the football women in the league and stuff like that, or play football round. I was thinking some of the ones that had the rounds and you might see it a little bit more, but obviously we didn't see this one a whole lot this season. It was probably our best seller, and the fact that I went to go buy it online a few days after it came out, and then the fact that they already sold out and they didn't even tell me, and then I ended up receiving one of the jerseys that I'll talk about soon in the mail instead of this one, shows that I was pretty annoyed about it. But in saying that, this one is probably one of my favorite jerseys we've ever brought out. So this one goes in the amazing category. Absolutely brilliant. I would love to see us wear a full black kit eventually in the actual as an away jersey. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that we do see that soon. But we move on to this 1920 the grey kit, and like I said, I'm not really a fan of the grey kit. I didn't mind this one. It's got the orange in there with the grey. The logo looks pretty nice as well. This was taken in one of the pre-season matches when we had both sides versus each other, like we split up, which is a really good thing for the fans to see a lot more of the squad playing. Obviously, you see Merson Radovic here. Not many people, apart from me and a few of the other people that were invested in the youth, knew about him, and I called it that he was going to be a good player, and look what's coming on. And also someone else that we might see a little bit more, either in the midfield lately. He's been in the midfield, but probably in the heart of defence, Kai Truin. 1920 jersey for this season in the grey. I put it in the not the best. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of grey, but the fact that they've got the little collar there made me think it's a little bit better. We move into the 1920 maroon jersey. So in saying that I'm not really a fan of the maroon over the last few years, but they've done pretty well with this one, and the fact that we've got the little design on there does bring it up as well. I did get this one actually in the mail instead of the black, and I was pretty annoyed, but I haven't really worn it too much. But in saying that, it's not a bad kit, so I think this one here is pretty average. We move on to the last one, and this is this year's home jersey. So we've got the 1920 home jersey. This is pretty good for me. Like, I liked how we've got the design, especially you can see it on Jam Young's goalkeeper jersey as well. And sorry for not including any goalkeeper jersey on here. It was a lot easier to find the home jerseys and maybe the away as well. It's a little bit harder to find that, but mainly the home. Funnily enough, Gillespie's shorts here had the sponsor, or not the sponsor, the logo as that. If I'll zoom in on it so you can see it a little bit better. It was like embroidered and stuff, and it was like a different color compared to how Jamie Young's and Tom Wardred's was there. But I do like this jersey, as you can see there. If I zoom in closer, that you can see the little design on there, and everyone's probably seen it. I have got this jersey here, and I've got every single jersey but the grey jersey for this season. So actually, no, I don't have this jersey. Actually, I don't have this one. I've got the maroon and the black one, which is for for me anyway. I normally always go with this one here, but the fact that they brought out 2 quality jerseys this year made me buy them. So this one here is going to go in the pretty good column. So we have got a pretty good variety here. Obviously, we saw a lot more of these ones here coming in the earlier years, but that one year that we had macaroni, not really any sponsors, the jerseys weren't the best, and that's why they've dropped down here, especially with the all orange pants as well. That's why that one's down there. We have some of these ones here, the grey ones that weren't too bad, that I didn't really mind. The maroon ones here as well, and with the maroon in general, or in the average, I didn't really mind maroon, but some of them weren't the best. And the ones they have the orange and the black with the white really in there well is the ones that are up here, especially the ones that have like the all black. Whether or not I want to do it in order, I might put it in order actually quickly. So my favorite jerseys in order, probably like this. So I never actually got to own any of these ones, which is a bit annoying. But in saying that, I think we'll probably do it like, or do I go this way? Yeah, I think I'll do that. I didn't even do it properly. Okay. And then we'll order these ones as well quickly. I think this one here probably is one of the best ones we've had, and I don't actually own this one. We'll put this one here. This one can go here. Oops, okay. Well, actually, I won't worry about ordering, but we basically see that this is the thing here. But what I was going to say is my thoughts on what future jerseys could be. So basically, if you look at this year's jersey, we've got the little marks and stuff in here. We have one more year left on Umbro, I believe. So what I said about before is Everton is basically, because Umbro is with Everton as well, you see that they've got the sort of design there. We sort of go by what other teams go by that are owned by Umbro. So we'll probably see something similar like this in the future, in what with, I guess, something similar that Everton released. We'll probably release something similar in our own colours. But what I would love to see us release something is maybe something from, like, if we do get Puma or something back, like a throwback kit like this, where we have something similar like that. Like, actually, that's not the photo I like. I like this. This is one of my favourite photos here. This is the passion on Borushia's face. But I would love to see something like this come back in the future. Possibly something like this as well, with the 3 little things here. That was a really good thing for me. I love to see that, and also the fact that we have a white away kit or a black away kit. I don't want to see a grey as an away kit again. I don't really want to see a maroon come back. If we have to choose between having, obviously, the orange as the home, and then if we could have like a third kit as maybe a black, maybe a white. But I would love to see us have like only 3 kits. No grey, orange, white, and black. I would love to see it. And as long as we get to see a lot more of the black over the season, or a lot more of the white. If it is the white's the third kit, the black might be the away kit. There are 3 colours, and not the blue, not the grey. I mean, we have brought grey. Grey is such a dull colour. It's such a, oh, they're not even here to win. It looks like such a boring colour already. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to put a link down in the description so you guys can hopefully go over and do your own tier list and send me it on either on Twitter or on Facebook or wherever I post this one, wherever you see it from. Whatever the best way is to send me something of your own tier list, send that through, and also let me know some of the other tier lists that you might want to see me do as well in the future. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.